underdog. Give me North Dakota State.
Wow.
Sports betting,
Whoa.
believe it or not, it's not as much about sports as it is about psychology and math. Case in point, the Colorado Buffaloes, you pay a tax with Deion Sanders and the Colorado Buffaloes. Here's what I mean by that. The public loves to bet Colorado. We saw that last year. As a result, the bookmakers know the public is coming. So they bake that into the price and they inflate the number. This offers value going the other way. Put it like this, Stephen A. If a Christian Louboutin store saw Molly walking down the street, you think they're going to put everything on sale? Hell no. They know she's coming in there. They're going to jack the prices. Exactly.
Good money right there. Good money.
That is what the bookmakers are doing here, so we can find an opportunity going with a very good North Dakota State team. Very well coached, very well organized. And keep this in mind, Colorado was a favorite in 4 games last year. They made money covering the spread one time. We'll ride with North Dakota State.
I'm going to ride with them as well, not to win the game, but to cover. And I think it's one of those situations where the game is going to be a lot more thrilling, a lot more closer than anybody anticipated, than most people anticipated, because you're not expecting an FCS school to give somebody in the Big 12 a problem. But I think that North Dakota State is the exception. I think Colorado wins, but I think it's going to be closer. I'll take the plus 9.5.
Joe, make this fun for me tonight. You know, I want to be on the edge of my seat here. Give me another play with Colorado.
So season long, I would play under 5.5 wins. This isn't going to be popular at all. It's going to be very close.
That hurts, Joe. Under 5.5 for Colorado?
Yes. Hear me out before everyone gets all up in arms, okay? Hear me out.
I really hope you guys are understanding that they are putting the betting stuff in our faces. We are having commercials, technically, pretty much letting you know how the bookmakers and how sports really works. Are you guys understanding this? Are you guys hearing this? He is literally exposing how sports works. For those that don't know. This is crazy how much ESPN and all these huge networks have gotten, bro. This is crazy.
This team's going to play 12 regular season games. I've got them as an underdog in 8 games, and that's legit. That's not me trying to screw with anybody. They're going to be an underdog in 8 games right there. Now, in those 4 games they're favored, they'll probably be favored by maybe 4 or 5 points against Baylor and Cincinnati. They need to lose, 8 games? Or 8 games in order for me to hit this bet, I need them to lose 7 games. So what Deion needs to do to bust me up is he's got to hold serve in all 4 where he's a favorite, and then he needs to spring at least 2 upsets. And keep in mind, in those 8 games where he's a dog, he's going to be a dog of 7 or more points in 6 of those games. It's going to be close. It'll probably be right on 5, but that's the official prediction. Colorado goes 5-7 during the regular season.
I'm taking the over 5.5. I'm going with the over here. I'm going to put Deion Sanders, and I'm going to rely on Deion Sanders to deliver me 2 more victories. You inherited a 1-18, 1-11 team. You win 4 games, 3 games more than they had won the previous year as a program. I think that Deion Sanders saw some of the liabilities, saw some of the deficiencies. That's why you saw such wholesale changes. I think that they're good for an upset or 2, along with winning the favorite games that they've won. I'm going to predict, I'm going to take the over. I think Deion's going to win about 6 games.
Hey, Colorado wins 5 or fewer, you're growing a mustache. That's what's going on.
I'm going to be honest with you guys right now. I'm going to roll with Stephen A on this one. I do think it's going to be a challenge for Colorado. This is not going to be an easy year for them. But what I will say is he took over a 1-11 team. He had what he had last year. He made a lot of changes this year, and they're still trying to build that program. I think they go for 6-7 wins this year. As I said in my last video, I see about 6, 7, or 8 wins, depending if they get in a bowl game. So that's what I expect out of Colorado this year. They've made a lot of changes over there.
Oh, whoa, do you agree to that?
I'll wear a fake one. I'll wear a fake one.
Okay, that's fair. By the way, 5 of those losses were 1 score, but I don't know, so much turnover on that roster. That's tough. It's hard to
And they got a schedule. They're Big 12. They got a big tough schedule.
Right? It's got a whole new team. Okay, College Game Day is going to be in College Station for Notre Dame, Texas A&M. What do you like in this one, Joey boy?
We're gonna play the underdog here. Give me Notre Dame plus the 3. We're playing the price in this game, okay? Last week this game was a pick'em, which meant all you needed to.
They are literally. We're gonna stop it here. I just want to show you guys that they are literally showing you guys how to bet. this to me, it's good and bad depending on what side you're on. But it's hard for the majority of the people to understand what is really going on. And what we wouldn't know what's going on behind doors. We wouldn't. So I'm going to leave that at that. But based off the game itself, look, I got Colorado taking it. I don't know if they'll cover the spread. I have them winning for sure. I personally think it's going to be a 10-point plus win. So double-digit win, in my opinion. I think Shador's going to come out and throw the ball. I think he's going to have, I'm going to say Shador throws for 28 attempts tonight. For sure. 28 attempts tonight. For sure. Depending how the offense is going. And I think it's going to be I'm going to call it right now. Probably like a 35, 20, 24 type of game. 20, 21, something like that. You know what I mean? I think we're going to see, well, it's going to be hard to predict because Colorado, their defense, for me, had a problem with wrapping up last year. And I think this year, hopefully, they've made some changes. One thing I noticed about Colorado is they don't do a lot of real hitting drills. How I see some of these hog schools like Alabama, Florida's, the schools like that. I never see Colorado really banging like that. So I know that could play a little part of the physicality part. I see them do drills, especially with the linemen. But when it comes to really like having just straight hitting drills, and I know it's not the best to have hitting drills, but look, this is football. This is football, and I get it. They're trying to prevent injuries and things like that, which I 100% I respect it. But I think it might hurt them when it comes to some of these physical teams out there. So we'll see. I'm excited for the season. I know you guys are as well. We're going to see what Prime and Shador and the boys do. I know there's been a lot of talk with Coach Primes in the media and him rejecting the CBS. But me personally, Prime is going to believe what Prime believes in. And that's just one thing that we've known since we've, known Coach Prime. Deion Sanders. He's going to stand on what he believes in. And that's how he's going to feel. And it's going to sound the most professional it could possibly sound every single time. So, I don't know, man. I'm just excited for the season. I'm ready for it to take off. I know the game is at 7 p.m. tonight. So, I don't know if I'll be live over here on a different channel, but I'm probably going to be live around 6:30. I'll drop a link down below, and you guys can check it out if you want. Besides that, look, man, I appreciate you guys. Make sure you guys check out Game Day. I'll be back with plenty of content for the season. Besides that, I'm going to catch you on the next video. I'm out of here.